Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting in a second. Just to let y'all guys know, we officially made it.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome back to the stage of history, everyone. I'm your dungeon master, Duckieplz, and welcome back to D&D with everyone here in the middle of Georgia FGC. Say hello, everyone.
That's good. Hello, everyone.
Yeet.
Oh my goodness, it's been so long since we played. I have missed this game. I hope you're as excited as I am. Who needs a recap? Because I know I do.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that would
definitely do.
definitely help.
Okay, so if you don't remember when we last left off, um, our disparate heroes were taking their time about the city, getting to know some of the different factions about the city, aligning themselves or finding more information out about them or others. Eventually, it led with uh, Pepper and Ook becoming retainers of the Emerald Enclave, swearing to uphold what is righteous and just in nature, and Ara and Sir Retronius joining Force Grey, uh, basically some of the lawkeepers of the land. Um, so after traveling the city for a bit, you all came across a an older gentleman, a monk, who basically told you that while getting through the city, nothing comes for free. You'll have to have something or the other to get information out of or to someone. You'll always need to pay a price. And told you that was a lesson that you should hold very closely if you want to continue living within the cities of Waterdeep. Just as that happened, our friend Oog had a bit of an out of body experience with the magical stone that he had been holding, standing at the apex of the mountain at just the right times, where he was transported into the body of a human man from Waterdeep, who we are not sure, but it felt very real and was has haunted Ook since then. Uh, we now come to our current location where we are in Troll Skull Manor, the bar that you all manage. Uh, it is late at night, and you are each dead asleep in your beds. It's roughly 3, maybe 4 a.m. What would your characters be uh, be uh, be dreaming about at a time like this? Let's see. Let's start with Retronius. What would Retronius be dreaming about?
So as I fall asleep, I had a dream of meeting with the Chaldeic and to report my adventures and stuff. I was speaking to the Lord Chaldeic, and I say that, hey, look, Chaldeic, and this journey has been very, very rough. I had to deal with, to join a group of interesting people, I should say. Many that appear to astray from the likeness of this world, or the likeness of you, but and many of them have tested my faith, and many of them have tested, my vanity. But I'm trying to remain strong. Just now, I wonder what to go from here, what to do next. Is my faith is still pleasing your sight, Lord Kadiak?
You take a time to reflect, and you kind of feel you don't hear anything back from your god, but you do feel a sense of accomplishment, that you're doing the right thing, and that you should continue to follow that feeling no matter what.
Okay. So, of course, I may wake up or something like that, but at the point, I feel like a warmth in my heart, and I kind of accept it as, Lord Kadiak is watching me and is pleased with my efforts in this journey. And I kind of take it like, okay, Lord Kadiak, this warmth in me, I believe that you are watching me. You are pleased with my efforts. I try my best. I'll continue to do what's right in your sight. Thank you, Lord Kadiak. Must return to the reality and finish this journey. Thank you.
And as we can see, as you wake up, you see that you've fallen asleep standing up in the hallway like a maniac. Luckily, no one can see you, so you creep off the bed. Hopefully, keeping that to yourself. We'll flash over to Ook. Ook, in your messy little monkey room, crawled up in your bed, sleeping on top of God knows what. What does Ook dream of in these late, disparate nights?
Ook dreams of millions of members of the cult of Ook all bringing him shiny things and telling Ook how good he is at what he does and how handsome Ook is.
You revel in the throes of your followers and their admiration. Feel awash with a warmth that you've never felt before. You feel like you're drowning in a pool of ecstasy in your own dream. And you pee the bed a little.
Nothing new for Ook.
Nothing new for Ook.
Nothing new for Ook.
Pepper. Late at night, this young half-elf monk who's just found his way to the big city. What do they dream of? What are they doing in these wistful hours at 3 a.m.?
So, as my eyes open in my dream, I just feel the wind against my face, and I see like a grassy plain in front of me with like an ocean in the background, and I'm just flying through it. Feel the wind like passing me, and I look down, and there is Jeremy, but he's giant, and I have him like saddled, and I'm just like flying through this plane. That's about it.
You feel the sun on your skin. You absorb that dreamlike sunshine riding on the back of your most trusted steed. It's a truly beautiful moment that you get to experience for what feels like forever. Until you're all suddenly jolted awake out of your bed as the crashing of glass, the smell of smoke, and the impact of what feels like 10 bombs goes off just outside of your window.
I rub my eyes and quickly go. Is it like downstairs, I'm assuming?
You take a peek out, and each one of these rooms has a window. You take a look down at the street below, and you can see that currently there is just across the street from you, on the opposite corner, a building is currently engulfed in flames with a chunk of it missing. It seems to have exploded in some way due to either, like an incendiary going off, something of the like. But people are starting to now gather in the streets.
They can burn buildings, but Ook can't burn buildings. Okay. Ook do it, it's wrong.
I get my stuff together and rush downstairs to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I jump on Yagra's back and point at the direction I want her to walk.
Yagra wakes up. She's just in the corner, sleeping in a chair. She picks you up and takes you downstairs immediately, and you all head on outside. Petronius?
Still slightly smell like pee.
Very much, very much. And it's strong too because you eat a lot of potassium. So like, it's,
Oh, okay. So I'm just funky.
Yeah, no, that monkey piss is strong.
Yeah, I get up and waking by this the explosion and see the smoke and everything, and I look around and grab all my equipment and rush down and yell at the others. Come on,
Okay.
let's see what's going on.
No need to yell. Too late. Ook tired.
Pepper's
You,
still rubbing their eyes.
You all groggily get out of your rooms and head on downstairs outside to the alleyway where you can already see there are a few of you that or neighbors that have begun to meet up in the general vicinity. The flames seem to be petering out, but the damage is very very obvious, as you can see here on the circled portion. That is the impact of whatever went off, destroying a large chunk of and setting the surrounding parts of it on fire. Outside of there, from about 10 feet from between 10 to 30 feet is debris and whatever remains of the building are scattered about here. You also do take notice of a singular scorched body in the road.
Bless you.
And go ahead and everyone make a perception check for me.
Did they update the UI on this? It looks crazy.
There was an update, yes.
Oh. I still had crusties in my eye. I can't see anything, apparently. Can I have Yagra roll one?
Yeah, we can have Yagra roll one.
It's because I had a good dream.
This is the plus of having minions.
And they're just free rolls at this point.
Well, I can't say nothing. I can't see nothing.
I like that. We can just say that Aral's a heavy sleeper.
True. Yeah, he's here, but he doesn't intend. Yeah, okay, Yagra rolls that. So you you'll take a look around at the damage of the area here, and out of the corner of your eye, Pepper,
Yes.
you can see, if but for just a moment, the flash of what appears to be a silhouette up on the roof of the building right here. I'm going to mark it on the map for you.
And you say a flash. Is it like there for a second and then it's just gone?
Yeah, you see what, like someone just ducking down through off the roof here towards the back end. They can.
I point and shout and run to see if like I can climb up that way after whoever that is.
You point, you shout, you run over immediately. Go ahead, make an athletics check for me.
Alright.
11. It takes you quite some time, but you do get up onto the roof. Unfortunately, by the time that you get up there, you don't see any sign of the silhouette that you saw creeping there just a moment ago.
Can I check and see if there's any like hint of what had happened, or if there's anything he dropped or left behind?
You can make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
$15.
I'm really looking around.
You are really here. You don't see anything immediately on the roof here.
Mhm.
However, you do see from where you're currently standing now in the building, I will say you then do take notice of a young boy who has just scurried off from here. I'm going to draw this right here. He was originally here near well, he got this close to where the blast area was, and is now moving in this direction.
Okay. Does he look like he's running because we noticed him or something like that, or do you think he's just trying to be?
He looks panicked.
Look panicked. Okay.
Yeah, he looks panicked.
Can I drop down and like stop him and ask him if he's okay?
Yeah, of course. You drop down and you stop right in front of him. This young child right here.
What's happening?
he looks at you terrified. His eyes are wide open. Just in utter fear, looking like he is going to be in the most trouble ever. He doesn't speak any words. What do you do?
I ask him, "Are you okay?" And I try to see if he's hurt or anything like that.
You take a look. He's got a couple of scuff marks on him, a couple of scratches. He looks like he's covered in a bit of soot as well, so you can kind of assume that he was very close to the explosion at the time that it went off. But he still kind of seems shaken and doesn't quite respond to what you're saying. He looks around really nervously, trying to look for a way out, almost like he's about to run.
Can I walk? Can I run over to him?
Yeah.
I move closer
Okay,
as well.
I have Yaga grab him.
You just ask Yagra to grab the child.
Yes.
Okay.
I yell out.
You order Yagra to grab the child, and Yagra grabs the child by the wrist. This one?
I look at the child in the face and I cast Friends.
You see as the child initially struggling, scared for his life, suddenly becomes a bit more calm. Not too much more, but just a little bit more. Looking at your face, Ook, as the spell falls over him.
I tell Retronius to turn around. Retronius scaring the kid.
What?
You.
But I asked the kid, are okay? Our child okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My friends, I didn't.
Did you burn house down?
No. No.
You can tell Ook. It okay. Ook not police. Ook hate police.
No, I didn't burn this house
So
down.
I stepped in before he's finished. Ook, this child is hurt. Why are you doing this? You're
I
scaring
told
the
you,
kid.
you scare kid. Let Ook work his magic.
Ook.
Trust Ook. Trust Ook. Ook got this.
At least ask him if there's others in the house, because who knows? We need to help them.
You're right. Good idea. Hey, kid, what name?
Martin. My name is Martin Trek.
Anyone in house have shiny things?
Well, after the explosion went off, I ducked behind a rain barrel and I heard a plop, and I found this inside. And you see he has in his hand, it's like a golden necklace with what appears to be a little red gem set into it. You see, snatch it immediately. You get a closer look at it, and like,
can I run a check? Can I run a check on it?
Yeah. Run a Arcana check for me.
While he's doing that, I asked the child if there's anyone else in the house. Is anyone in the house? Anyone else in there? If you know.
My parents, but I think they're okay. I just he just looks flabbergasted. He is very, very traumatized from some event that has happened concerning this whole fireball explosion.
Here's what Ook do. Yagra, pick kid up, hold on the kid. We go back to house.
You just take the kid back to...
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Ook heard parents were there. Parents likely have shiny. We go back.
I shake my head in despair. Well, we're going to go in the house and we're going to rescue the parents. If they're there, and anyone else there. We'll search but we make
as
sure
you all are arguing amongst yourselves, you start to hear the hooves of carriages coming around the corners. You start to hear the shouts of guardsmen as it begins to swarm the place.
Can I hide? Can me, Yagra, and child hide?
Yeah, you can hide if you need to.
I don't. I'm debating. Jeremy, what we do?
Jeremy the rat looks at you with his blank stare and says nothing.
So smart, Jeremy. Pepper.
Jeremy said to do nothing.
Do nothing? Okay.
That's what he did.
Okay.
So
like the way Jeremy think. Yagra holds on to the kid, but we all just pop squat.
Okay. You see a couple of guards come in from each end, just trying to survey the area. They immediately take over the crime scene by sectioning it off and not allowing anyone near the damaged building. Once they assure that everyone has been escorted out of the building safely and any survivors are taken note of, they start writing up the reports and getting information from eyewitnesses around here. You do see quite a few different people that they seem to be talking to. Most notably, there is the woman that stands closest to the fire there. Of course, the boy that you had spoken to, Martin, and then also one of your neighbors that you recognize, Jezrin. I had forgot their name for just a second.
What we do?
So in the meantime, I look at Pepper. When I saw him, I recognized he went up somewhere, and he came back down. And I looked at Pepper. Pepper, did you see something? Because I saw you run over there.
I saw. I lean over so that the guards don't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
And I whisper that I saw someone on top of that building dart away. It was probably the person who did it.
And I think about it for myself
before I could do anything.
Yeah, I think about it for a second. And pretty much the guards won't let us be able to pursue the possible perpetrator. See, I think in this case we should keep it to ourselves. It may be wise, lest we cause any trouble with the guards and in that sense.
Ook thing.
Yeah.
So I
We
tried.
sneak by guard and check the house.
Yeah. Well, Ook, since you do have the ability to be invisible or whatnot, your stealth skills, could you, besides jewelry, could you find some evidence of who may have done it or what caused the explosion?
I lean over to Ook and I say, whoever did this probably has a lot more jewelry.
That
Ook's
is
eyes light
true.
up.
And
Pepper make good point.
I ask you guys, do you think we should just tell them that we saw someone dart off in the other direction? Kind of draw their attention away?
You go, okay. Pepper go to guard, act panicked. Draw guard
Okay.
attention. Ook sneak by.
I'll go
Perfect.
with Ook.
Yeah. Yagra keep child. Don't let go.
Right.
All right, perfect. I walk over to the guard and I like in a panic, I'm like, hey, I saw someone jump on the roof over there and then they darted like in the other direction. And I explain it's the opposite direction of the one I actually saw them go to.
All right.
But I'm like,
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, just gonna go ahead and finish.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I think whoever did that did not want to be seen. I saw them just run away, so you might want to check after that.
Okay, so the guards immediately approach you because you get a little close to the crime scene, and they're a little antsy about it. So they try to make sure they don't step or contaminate anything. But you firmly have their attention at that moment as you were trying to explain that you saw someone go the opposite way up the roofs. At this time, Ook, did you want to use them distracted to sneak by?
Yes.
Okay, are you casting invisibility or are you just going for it?
I think I can just go for it.
Okay, Retronius, you said that you were going for it. Okay. Important question, Retronius, are you wearing your armor right now? You're gonna take your armor off right now.
I point behind me. I go, look, someone got raptured.
So, I just want to make sure, because if your armor is on and it's staying on, then you'll need to make your roll at disadvantage. If it's off, it'll need to stay off, but you'll roll it normally.
But you have
And you
to
won't
think
trace the bonus.
if we get into combat though.
Yeah, so
All right.
I need you to make your choice now.
All right. I take the risk. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so let it be known that it is now canon that
Canon that Returnius what? You cut out.
Returnius sleeps in full plate armor. He just does not disrobe. He sleeps in that shit. So
Yeah, I figured. Actually, I figured that in a sense. That I was like, you know what? That makes sense. All right. So
And he think Ook weird.
So go ahead, roll. Actually, since one of them are distracted, Ook, you can roll an advantage. Returnius, because the advantage and the disadvantage will
What am I
help
rolling?
each other out. You're gonna roll a stealth check to get by the other two guards to get inside the house.
nice.
Okay,
I want
definitely.
since I'm over a 20, I want to do it like a flip. Like I want to just backflip my way into the house. It's like a inverted 720 through the window.
Absolutely, you do kind of like the equivalent of the Aeon flux through the lasers, flip through the guards to get through. You silently land. No one notices. No one bats an eye. You're through there, quick, calm, collected.
So yeah, I imagine since it's a 21, he did the flip between me and the guard while we were talking. And the guard didn't notice.
Oh,
I
like
just,
an,
I just was so fast, I caught it when he blinked.
I do like what's it called? Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Which I think, yeah, because you rolled at disadvantage for yours. So
Yeah.
I think,
Oh yeah, you're supposed to roll normally, Kirk. So roll again, or just roll normally.
yeah.
Yeah,
You get another chance.
you get a chance of redemption here.
14.
Well, it was something, I guess. Okay, so less definitely, but you still manage to not draw too much attention to yourself, and you're able to sneak past the guards and get into the crime scene area. They haven't taken notice of you yet, as they're still civilians and other eyewitnesses. What will you two do now that you're on the inside?
Okay, I will look at the ground and look around and use my dark vision to see if there's any like footprints or any markings. So I roll like for perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Actually, roll investigation.
Yeah,
You're-
investigation.
investigate.
Investigation, gotcha.
Okay, 11.
Okay, 11 and 17. Okay, so you all begin to investigate this area. Anything that you can try and figure out what's going on inside of here. The interior, while mostly destroyed, it looks like it was hit by what you can now kind of guess as a fireball spell. Something large or something powerful had to have cast it. You take a look through some of the rubble, and you do take notice of one of the of a corpse that is still there, that is completely scorched. You also take notice, even though it is scorched, you can kind of make out the symbol of the Zentarim on the front of its cloak.
Any shinies?
Wow, look.
You frisk the body and you don't find any shiny. However, you do find a letter.
I stick the letter in my pocket secretly.
Okay, you shove the strange letter into your pocket, and then you just take note of the body that's here. It appears to be of a gnome of some sort. That seems to have taken a direct hit by the fireball that had clipped this place. Like I said, outside of that, you just notice the Zentarim logo on his shirt and that letter that he has.
All right.
This is interesting. So
I forget, Ducky. Can I read?
Yes, you can read.
Okay. I read the letter.
Okay. You take a look at the letter and you read it over, and it's a letter made out to a man named Dalarak. Or Dalakar, sorry, which you can assume is the person that you found this letter. The body of the person that you found this letter on. You skim through it, and it details the findings of a strange green stone here in Waterdeep, and the fact that it is the key to a large sum of coins that is hidden somewhere beneath the city. It details the events of you and your companions and what you've done so far, as if someone has been watching you very closely. And it shows that you all have the stone and have the right to know where you can claim your prize if you're strong enough. The last thing that you see is a signature by one named. How do I pronounce this? I believe it's Yala Gralhan.
Okay. Oop tucked the letter back up.
Huh, let me see this
and
letter.
I Oop go to Retronius and tell Retronius that we've been followed, and Oop think that we might die.
That's well, that does not sound too pleasing, but it sounds like we've
I want to
been
go give Jeremy his goodbyes.
well. As much as I would like to rest, I think we see if anyone else is here or find anything else of value for you, rather. But if there's nothing else, then we should go back and report to Pepper and Raw about what's going on. Because who seems yeah. But I wonder why they attacked this building and not ours.
Oop think it was a message.
Maybe having a Zataran here being dead. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's probably the best clue I can find so far. Well, let's go back and see if what Pepper's up to.
Okay. Oop leaving. I really found
Okay.
nothing in there. That's crazy.
Nah, he didn't really have much on him.
Damn. Alright.
Okay. As you all are sneaking back out and rejoining the crowd, which you do so successfully, you do see as two older gentlemen appear from the west. Older, scruffy-looking one of them, and another one, portly, large but well-groomed, stepping forward as they seem to be talking amongst one another, as they very easily move past the guards. They even sort of make way for these two gentlemen as they are walking through. They immediately approach the crime scene area and begin to do their own investigation, sort through the rubble.
So can you describe them to me? How they look visually?
Yeah, they look. Actually, we've got character art, so here you go.
Beautiful.
Ook want that cane.
Ook wants the cane.
Ook want the cane and Ook want the necklace. I still have one more cast of friends for today before I take a rest because it's 4 a.m.
I like that one of them looks like Shaggy.
Okay. I asked Pepper. I gestured Pepper urgently.
Yes.
Okay. Ook want Cane Man part of cult immediately.
Interesting. He seems pretty important. Do you think we
Exactly.
can convince him?
Ook can convince anyone.
Okay. I start to move towards the guards to get closer to those guys that went inside. I kind of shout. I'm like, hey, we saw something.
All right, back up. We already took your testimony. Yeah, we. No, come. Let him speak. You see, as the shorter, portly man kind of waves you over, and the guards kind of tense up and let you through.
I turn to Ook and I go, "It's okay, little guy. Come on, you can tell him." And gesture for him to go forward because, he's
Ook.
the one that saw it from my perspective.
Ook gesture the kid to come with Ook.
You see as Yagra drags the kid along with you.
I look at the kid in the face and I speak telepathically to him, and I say, "You don't speak until Ook tell you to speak."
The kid just kind of nods his head.
So I walk forward and I present the child to him. And I can't speak. I present the child to him and it says, Ook think this kid might have done it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You see, he takes a look at him and he, oh, young man, what is this? And you see the kid, he looks for a minute, but then remembers that he can't speak, so he doesn't say anything. Yes, I've seen this quite in my day. This is a necklace of fireball. How did a young man such as yourself get this necklace?
When he has that back, I took it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I took that.
Oh. Conundrum. We'll just retcon that then.
No, we can play it. We can play it off. We'll play it off.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll play it off.
Okay. While the crime does match the use of a fire, I can't say I can see the reasoning why a young man such as yourself would do this, but I guess it can't be helped. Guards,
while
arrest him.
While he's talking, I cast friends on him.
Okay. You see, as he tells the guards to arrest the child. You attempt to cast friends, or no? Yeah, you cast friends because it's a cantrip. And you see he becomes more friendly in disposition towards you. Well, thank you, young person.
I look at him and I go, "Don't arrest child."
Oh, you see, we simply must take him into custody. I'm sorry, there isn't much. Considering that he does have what appears to be the weapon that has caused this attack, you'll see why he must.
No, Ook think that Ook can persuade better than fire. Well, I can't speak that. Ook think that he could persuade you better that it wasn't the kid. See, it was all a ploy for you to Ook to get your attention. Ook want you to join Cult of Ook.
I beg your pardon.
Ook want you to give undying loyalty to Ook. Ook has 7 followers right now.
Well, that is quite the impressive following. However, you must see that being magistrate, being a part of the order does make things like that difficult. I can't be gallivanting with any religious prospects just willy-nilly.
Ook not religion, Ook is lifestyle.
Religion, lifestyle, quite the same thing, but as a part of the watchful order of the magic, I'm sorry, but I must decline. Lady Mishra would shun me were such a thing to happen.
And Ook have necklace?
You mean my necklace of Mishra?
Yes.
Well, I suppose it is just a medallion, and many others aren't like it. Here, he takes it off and he hands you the medallion. It looks to be a gold medallion with an eye carved into it.
And Ook have Canon glasses too?
No, I need these to see and to walk. You understand?
Ook don't understand why I need those.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't give these to you. I do need to see and to walk.
Why do you need the cane to see?
How does
that does not
walk?
I put my hand on Ook's shoulder, like, Ook, just let it go this time.
No. Ook never let go when Ook wants someone in cult. You join Ook, or bad things happen.
You see the tall, lanky one who's like, all right. Let's calm down. Let's back away.
You back away. Ook need members.
Listen,
how tall is the short one?
The short one, he is no taller than 5'6".
Okay. Pepper, you trust Ook? Retronius will say no. Retronius says we'll say no.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Yaga right now?
Holding the child in front of you.
Holding the child. Okay, here's my thought process. Right, Yagra picks up the short one and brings him to our house. I don't know where we go from there, but I want him in the group.
That is an idea.
Listen,
Uh,
I don't know if kidnapping one of these guys will turn out well for us.
You can't just kidnap officiates.
Is it kidnapping?
Yes.
yes.
I don't. He's an adult though.
I don't think we can adult nap them either.
Ook.
Abducting local people of power is not good.
But Ook, a local person of power, Ook has stone.
Ook.
Ook needs to prove his power first.
Right now, we need to find the person who did it. That Pepper Solve ran away. We need to focus
Ook
on
think
that.
that's not important.
It is important. They're trying to kill us. What good?
Okay.
What good would it do if Ook is dead and can't get any more jewels?
Okay, Ook snatch old man Kane and run back to the house.
No,
Oh, good heavens.
not that.
You see everyone else. Hey, you get back here. Your house is 20 feet away, so you do make it inside. However, they are just outside banging on your door.
I kind of forgot.
So
I-
it's
we're
like
across town.
snatch, boom, and now this is happening.
I go after the. I go inside the house. Let me in. I live here. Let me talk to him, please. And I go.
They reluctantly let you by.
Ook just wanted friend. Ook no CY hard. Ook just want friend.
Ook.
And I'm just sobbing.
Ook.
Ook want to speak to Pepper, not you. Ook
I'm
want
sorry.
Jeremy.
Listen, Ook. I'll say this. You can't win friendship by just taking things. People are going to reject you sooner or later. As a result of that, you have to understand you can't just take things to make things for you. Yeah,
Ook has taken everything his entire life for Ook. People are no different. Ook want friend. Ook take friend.
Well, that's not entirely true, Mr. Ook. I follow you because I think you're quite nice. You see Zen popping up, and so does
Zen.
Zen. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't follow you if I didn't think you were pretty cool.
Promotion, both of you. Ook love you both.
Yeah,
So
Actually, Charlotte, never mind. No promotion. Zig
But Ook,
yeah, well, I follow you because I believe in you, and maybe you should just focus on those who believe in you, and instead of just bringing everyone, bring in the right ones.
Ook want power. Okay, you know what? Here's what I do. Ook throws the cane out the window.
You
I
break
give
one of
him
your
his
permanently
cane.
repaired
I
windows.
give him his cane back. I throw it out the window.
You break one of your permanently repaired windows. They bring something cane. Let's not waste any more time here, lads. Come on.
yes.
Hey.
But Ook, before we leave, just know that, like they said, people can follow you because they like you. You don't have to steal them to make them like you. That's all I have to say. But let's go.
I didn't know today's episode was gonna be Ook learning social skills.
I mean,
Ook learns to make friends not by kidnapping or being a sociopath.
but
I'm
hey,
not a sociopath.
You're a bit of a sociopath.
No, I just do what feels right.
Okay, narcissism, whatever you want to call it, friend.
all right, let's go. I mean, heck, I'm still with you because I do need you. Apparently.
Okay, I have a question out of canon.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So my character, I can hear from the god that's in the stone, right? But
Mhm.
can I talk to him? Can I have like direct conversation?
You haven't tried yet, but you can try.
Okay. Good to know.
I looked, as I said, what I said to Ook, and I stepped back outside, and I grabbed the cane and handed it back to the man, to the owner.
hmm He accepts the cane. He rallies up the rest of the guards that are nearby, and they continue to do their last bits of research before they start dispersing for the day. As morning, uh, a regular start by the explosion, of course. But you start seeing people, start to feel the wake up, proceed about their day, as it were.
Okay.
So I meet up back with Pepper, and I talk to him. So Pepper, what we discovered in the house. Phew! You're not gonna believe this. There was a Sataran body in the building, and there's a letter that actually recorded everything that we did in our journey so far. So we actually were being watched this whole time, and basically they know where we live, and they pretty much are after us.
We have fans.
Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Unfortunately, they want to kill us. Maybe like that person that you
not
saw.
very cool.
Yeah, maybe like that person you saw. Might have. If we can find that person, we might be find the rest of the people who did this. And end this.
I think we should try to figure out who's trying to kill us.
Yeah. Well, had to convince Ook to let go of the guy's cane, and that he had to learn to make friends and try to steal them. But the thing is that we are. This is a long journey. I hope we're all doing okay. But we think we're going to start investigating a little bit more. We might tune in. We might retire for the morning rather. But if you're ready to set off and prepare, then let's try and see where we can ask around some people here. If it's seen anybody run through here lately, besides you.
Okay.
So are you guys resting, or are you continuing with your day?
I'm going to rest because I forgot to rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I take a rest as well.
Yeah.
But before I rest, I want to try speaking to the person that speaks to me in my brain.
Okay.
I do a short rest.
All right. Okay. You can do a short rest. You can just roll as normal. If you guys do a long rest beforehand, please do so. But as far as speaking to your rock entity,
I send everyone else out of the room. I sit crisscross on the floor with the stone in front of me, the green stone.
So you sit with the green stone in front of you. You feel an immediate magical connection to the source within you. Basically the very thing that gives you your powers. You can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it. The jungles of home, of the person you were before you became Ook, or the entity known as Ook. Back then, names didn't have meanings to you. You knew one thing: eat, shit, breed, repeat. And you were living life. Until one day, you stumbled across an enchanted stone that filled you with not only knowledge, but power. Suddenly, you could think and feel for yourself. You very quickly rose to the top of your monkey organization, where you led revolts on passing by human caravans until you bit off more than you could chew. Then, half dead, exiled, lost in the jungles, the powers within you resurrected you almost, bringing you back into this world with one single thing on your mind: to find the shiniest thing you can imagine. And that's what led you to Waterdeep. And as you reconnect with that feeling, you can hear the voice of that ancient deity Ook, bring more stone.
Ook will just make Ook stronger. Ook need more.
If Ook want power, Ook must sacrifice. Bring stone. Bring sacrifice.
Ook have perfect sacrifice.
What do you offer?
I offer that gold medallion. Second one. You know what? I offer the gold medallion, and should I offer the green stone? Nah. Offer the gold medallion right now.
You offer the gold medallion to the voice, and as if it is eaten by the air itself before you, it just dissipates in your hand and is consumed by this force.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a risk. I offer the green stone to it.
You offer the green stone to
Yes.
it?
Yes.
You offer the green stone to the ethereal force. As it consumes it, you feel a bit melancholic for a second, but then you hear a booming voice. Ook! This stone lead to many shiny stone. Follow it. Bring me the offering and ascend to godhood.
Ook just filled with energy, Ook just electric. Can't contain it. I just start jumping around my room. Ook caught the Holy Ghost.
As Ook has a praise breakdown or a praise work breakdown.
Okay, so did the stone leave, or do I still have the stone?
No, the stone was given back to you. Apparently, this will lead you to greater fortunes if you can use it properly.
Okay. I bring in all of my followers.
So you bring into. We'll go back to the manor here, and we'll make it daytime. So, you bring in all of your followers. And bring in Shard. You bring in Zinc, Yagra, and Pepper.
Yeah. Pepper too.
Honorary.
As you have a meeting of the Ukanites.
Okay, my fellow Ukiaks. I talked with Big Man in Brain,
Big Ook.
Big Ook in Sky, and Big Ook says that this stone lead us to Shiny. I need to know who is willing to lay their life down, not only for Ook, but for Shiny.
You see, you
I
gotta
like
perk up.
shiny
Money's
things.
involved? Hell yeah.
I look at Zinc and Shard. Very serious expression. The most serious Ook has ever been.
I have stuck with you this long, Master Ook, and I don't intend on leaving you now. Zinc is with you forever. Shard looks over. I mean, I don't really have anywhere else to go, and well, I mean, I quite like you guys, so yeah, I'm willing to do my part. Yeah.
I open Pepper's pouch and I look at Jeremy. Jeremy, my Ook's trusted servant. Will you go with Ook? Will you trust Ook?
Jeremy just looks at you and goes, and then just kind of tucks himself into himself.
Just a single tear falls down my face. I knew Ook could trust you. Pepper, will you help Ook? Ook need the
course.
shinies.
Of course, you don't even gotta ask.
Awesome. I give Pepper a hug. I dap up Zinc and Shard. I give Yagra a fist bump. And I give a snack to the rat. I forgot his name.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I give a snack to Jeremy. And my first order of business is Pepper, go tell Retronius, because Ook not want to be with near Retronius. Go tell Retronius we give greenstone. Ook gets shiny.
Okay. I like scurry into the next room, and I tell Retronius that we're going to pursue more shiny, and that I think that will help us find the people that are trying to kill us.
Are you sure?
I mean, all of our interests are aligning. I kind of shrugged.
Perhaps. If whatever it takes it does to get to these perpetrators and end this once for all, then fine, I'll play his game. But if it turns out to be another trap, I'm going to have to put him on hold.
I think it's fine.
Ook on top of world right now.
So, Master Ook, what was it like talking to Big Ook?
It was like looking in mirror and seeing bigger version of Ook.
Scary.
It's very. You couldn't. Zen could never fathom the power that Ook have in his mind.
You are so wise.
I just fart.
So wise. All right. So you all now have a bit of a lead, but you're unsure of where to really get started. You have this stone, you have this letter, but all you now have is a body and possibly a problem. What do you do? How are you going to tackle this this situation of the stone?
Did the letter say where we had to go?
It didn't say where you had to go. It just mentioned a couple of people.
Mm-hmm.
Most notably the Garlhund family. Yeah, I'll spell that out for you and put it in the chat. It's going to be...
Huh. I remember if I read the letter, it said Garnharo family. Should we go to a tavern and ask around if anyone knows where they are? That should give us any leads.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
So immediately to the taverns?
So be it.
Sure.
Yeah. Ook love it.
All right.
I take Yagra with me. From now on, Ducky, until it changes, Yagra's just gonna come with me. Is that okay?
Yagra's one.
Yagra is now my legs.
What about the child?
You,
Did we still have the child?
no, the child was taken into custody.
Okay.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Say Zink and Char were about to be fathers.
I don't know how to be a mother.
Don't you already have a Ook Jr.?
Where's OJ?
Where is OJ? Go ahead and roll a D.
Just roll a D20. How do I just straight up roll a D20?
Let's see. You should just be able to. Yep,
19. Where's my son?
You take a look, and he is sleeping peacefully in a little haystack in the corner. He seems to have not been disturbed by the events of the night before. He's got a little bottle filled with warm milk. He's just the epitome, the picture of peace.
I pick him up and I put him on my back. And we're just a walking tower of Ook.
So you put baby Ook on your back, and then Yagra puts you on her back.
Yes.
And as uncomfortable and as awkward as that feels, you walk through many doors, awkwardly shuffling past everyone.
Beautiful. Love of Ook and his junior.
What a weird polycule in their dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pepper, what are you doing before setting out for the bar?
I'm just making sure I got all my stuff together. Making sure Jeremy's, properly in one of my pouches.
Okay. You take a look at Jeremy, and you notice that he's got some strange little growths on his back. You're not entirely sure why. They look like two little nubs that you thought were like infectious bumps from like the mange, but they seem to be developing.
Oh no, can I perform like a animal handling or something like that check and see if I can tell what's happening?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an animal. A 12. Hmm. You look over Jeremy and you notice that he's literally never been cleaner. This is the most clean that he has been in a very long time. He looks great. He looks healthy. They don't seem to be bothering him, but they do seem to have a bit of like cartilaginous or bone or something inside the little nubbins that are developing.
Well, he's not pregnant, so I don't know what that is.
Oop growing
Hmm.
legs. I mean, Jeremy, Jesus, Jeremy growing legs.
Maybe he's growing another pair of legs. Yeah,
Jeremy getting wings.
that would be sick. Did anyone give Jeremy a Red Bull?
No, but
Uh,
Jeremy took sips of the potion.
that's true. So I'm getting everything together, making sure Jeremy's like in operable condition. Not that he's like sick or anything like that. But it seems like it's okay for now. Put him away and then go down to the first floor.
All right. There you are. So, and then we have Retronia. Did he say he was away or? Oh, there you are. Okay. Retronius. You're getting ready to head to the bars to do some questioning and see if you can find some people. Anything you want to do before you all head out for the day?
No, I think I'm good and rested. So,
All right. So, our heroes take to the streets.
so we head towards the tavern, and it's like, are we still going? Do we go past the building, as on the way to the tavern, or is it?
Yeah, I mean it's right outside your house, so like you can just if you want to look by before you go.
Okay, I just walk past by the building and just double check it and look at it and see if I saw anything else, out of the ordinary from the crime scene. And
Uh, Nothing that you didn't discern from your first time being there.
all right, I shake my head in disbelief, like about that we were being watched and that someone's after us. And then we press on, go to the tavern, and I walk up to the bar.
Right.
All right.
You all head out to your usual tavern. You guys head on over to the yawning portal in the trade ward's most popular spot for most information trading. You get down to the yawning portal and it's bustling and burgeoning as always with plenty of people to talk to. How do you conduct your
Well, I walk up to the bartender, and I sit down. Me being now my character, I'm being more comfortable of the environment and the ways that people carry on in this town. And I'll reach to the bartender, I point a finger up to get attention, waiting patiently.
Yeah. The bartender comes over to you, and this is the same bartender that has waited on Jarlene. Jarlene, I think his name is. sorry, Jallister. Jallister Silvermane. Older gentleman with brown hair. Somewhat of a. Oh, here we go. Let's get that character art of him up here. Yeah, what can I do you for?
Rough day so far. Good bartender. First, well, in courtesy, I'd like to have. Do you have juice of any sort? I'm not much of a ale drinker, unfortunately.
Oh, not much of a drinker. Yeah, we have our more pious menu. We can make up a fruit cocktail for you and skip out on the alcohol. How does that sound?
Very well, very well. Thank you. Second question. It may not be pleasant, but you may know. Have you heard of the Gonjaro family?
The what family?
The Gajuro family?
The girl, not so much.
Ook
You know,
yell across the room, Garland!
Yes. That family.
Oh, the Grolland family. Yeah, no, the Grollands. I don't want to say that they're big deals around here, but let's see. How do I put this about them? They're a bit of an set of an eccentrics, from what I can remember. They don't usually take lightly to guests, mainly to have an invitation to see them. But I know that they also have a liking for old architecture or ancient history studies, things like that. I believe one of them might even be some sort of archaeologist of some sort.
Interesting. Do you by chance happen to know where they reside?
Oh yeah, I mean, Gralhan Villa is located up on the north side there. You can't quite miss it, but be careful just sneaking around there. They don't take kindly to those who are uninvited. Should be just outside of Troll Skull Alley, actually.
Trollstone Alley, you say?
Mm.
All right. Ook walk over, and how many people are in the tavern right now?
There's quite a few. The Mad Mate or the Yawning Portal is quite a popular place. So on its average nights, it still pulls about 100 patrons, and that's on that still has a little bit of food.
I lick the food off the spoon, and I put OJ back on my shoulders, and I just pat him and I say, "You learning? Ook proud."
You taste the beefy spoon, you prop the child back up on your back, and you assume your position back on Yogger's shoulders, and continue forward. Who else is doing what?
So I'm just kind of walking around with my water, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for a cloak similar to the one I saw the person wear that fled the building, but I'm not quite sure what it looked like, so it's kind of a fool's errand.
Mm-hmm. You try to remember any and every small detail about the figure that you saw. Go ahead, roll a raw intelligence check for me and see if you can remember anything specifically.
Okay.
18. Okay. So, you think long and you think hard about seeing what you saw that night, the exact silhouette of the person, and then you realize that even though it was dark out, their skin seemed to be reflective in a way, like it was shining even like against the moonlight, like against the light that was coming down. It seemed to reflect some
Like a
of
street
it.
sun.
You kind of. You also noticed that their skin kind of contorted or just was curved or curled in an unnatural way, making you think that it may not have been an actual person, but some sort of humanoid that has metallic or reflective skin.
Okay, so I'm thinking about this as I'm kind of like looking around and seeing if there's anyone, maybe not even what I saw, but any interesting looking people that might know what I'm talking about if I describe this person.
I know what you're talking. Let's see. You talk with a few of the locals, and you don't get anything solid from them. However, they do seem to mention more often than not, like they try to ask, "Well, are you sure you seen what you seen was even human? Because it doesn't sound very human. Uh, maybe it could be some sort of, a monster or automaton."
Yeah, I guess you're right, but do you know where I could find anything like that? Where I might look around town to see anything like that? Are there people like that here?
Investigating a little further, you do take notice that there is one place that you've heard of that occasionally will hire what is known, will keep around what is known as here in the what is the name of the building? Oh, I lost it. 1 second, please.
You're good.
Oh. Yes. There's a not a cult, but a organized religious group known as the House of Inspired Hands, which is a guild of like crafters that usually pray to the gnomish god of called Gond. Um, Usually people spend a lot of their times there building, creating, or making things. And if anything mechanical, it would definitely come out of there.
Okay. So I kind of take note of this. I guess sketch it on something, and then return back to everyone. Try to tell them what I find.
You return to your friends. You let them know of the information that you, the Temple of God, at the House of Inspired Hands. The revelation of the metallic skin, and wondering if the two are connected.
Mm-hmm.
Ook here that cult need a new leader.
I actually disagree. I'd rather them be gone.
Ook here more followers.
I mean, probably the lesser two evils. I'd rather have them follow you than whoever this guy's after us.
What's the good of me? I need that. Sorry, I was out of character.
Well,
All right.
seems like the man talked to the bartender and told us about the family. One of them is has a good interest in old architecture and also archaeologists. So maybe they live near an area beyond the Trolls Dark Alley, the Trolls Alley. and they won't take too kindly against strangers, especially. So I wonder if we can find something that they can make them interested in seeing us.
Who could just sneak in?
Well, and if that's may not be a bad idea, but we might have to do it in the sense that we could have to distract them first. Because if this is a family we're talking about, and a family that no one likes to mess with, I would say, I think they will be having tight security.
We could always break door down.
Or maybe find something that I'm not so shiny, but something that the archaeologists might like, and distract them, or maybe persuade them, perhaps.
Who could use stone as persuasion tool? Possibly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's a good idea, Luke. Not a bad idea at all.
Luke won't hear you say it again.
Well, well, I guess that we'll head out that way. We have the stone. We see that will buy their attention. If not, find something else they might like, or find a way to sneak in and either get more information out of them, or yeah.
Work for Luke.
Well, as I hand my gold to pay for my drink to the bartender. Thank you, sir, for your information. Thank you for your service.
All right. So you kind of have an idea of where to go. You have the idea of going to see the Grolhund, Grolhund Villa, or you can attempt to continue to follow the how do I put this? Well, in order to figure out who attacked you, you now have one of two routes that you can take. You'll either go to Grolhund Villa, or you will head to what is the name of the place? Oh my gosh! Sorry, yeah, the House of Inspired Hands. What would you as a party like to do?
So, game plan, out of character, obviously. But first one is go to the architects, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the second one? What's our second choice?
You have Grolhund Villa to visit, because that is what was mentioned in the letter on who can help you find the treasure of the stone. And and that would also try and expose who attempted to kill you, if the Grolhunds even know.
I think I'd rather be safer going there, personally, before having to risk the stone being taken by the archaeologists. But I mean, the other people could try to take it too.
Yeah.
Well,
What y'all think?
All right.
I think we have been in a lot of danger right now, so I think taking the safer route would be a bit more plausible.
So, what would be the safer route here?
Yeah, I think that's the question, unfortunately.
Do we go with some eccentric, insane archaeologist, or do we possibly just walk straight into a setup?
I think eccentric and insane is unfortunately our wheelhouse right now. So maybe we do that first, because we could probably talk it out since we have a little bit, not naming any names, but since we have a little bit in common.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would say our biggest priority is to keep the stone in our possession.
Yeah, that is
We-
true.
Like that, the whole thing that we have to accomplish right here is to keep the stone in our possession. Because realistically, Ook is the only one that can really take advantage of it.
Mhm.
And if it gets stolen, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But I say, yeah, we go archaeologists. I guess we have that way.
Yep. Archaeology.
Okay, so you're heading to Growlhund Villa?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So then you all take your time as you walk through the city, back up towards near your home area as you approach an area known as Growlhund Villa. Let's take a look here. So,
Yeah, I think I might have to take a bathroom break real quick.
Yeah, can we
I was
take a
actually
walk?
going to say, because this is the way that we were going, I was like, a little early this evening so that I can make sure that the next time we play, we have everything for the dungeon ready. Because I didn't think we would get this far so quickly.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to call it right here.
So yeah, if everyone wants to go take like a bathroom break quick, and we figure out like timing for next time, or we just want to end, we can. But
Yeah, we can take 5 real quick and then wrap it up for this session.
Yeah, works for me.
all right.
All right, we're back.
Be right back. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
You're good. We're just waiting on one more, but we are wrapping up for the evenings
Hello.
because we are getting into the next dungeon. Welcome, welcome. Okay, yeah. So we will wrap for now. We are going into the next dungeon. First, so it'll be a good place to start fresh, for everyone, and hopefully we'll have everyone still persevere through. Let's see.
Dungeon, I like the sounds of that.
Me too.
Oh yeah, and hey, perhaps there may be a dragon appearance.
Whoa. Dungeon
If-
and dragon? Just singular.
Yes, just singular of each dungeon and dragon.
I'm done.
What?
If Ook dies, I'm passing it over to OJ. I'm about to take him over.
I will have you play from infancy up. You will roll to shit your pants. No, I'm kidding.
I think it would have to be roll to not shit your pants.
No,
I guess
they're
it
just
depends.
faking
No.
it. Babies are just faking it,
Every 10 steps, just a shit check.
Absolutely. Okay, so as it stands for me right now, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday free to run the thing, and Sunday of next week free. So whenever you guys would like to run D&D next week, I'm totally down for it. I'm able.
Considering that we have our tournament this Saturday, then Tuesday and Thursday is a session, so that leaves the Monday, Wednesday, Sunday open for me personally.
We would like to do it next Sunday. I'm good with that because that will give me plenty of time.
I'm going next Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday would be fine with me.
So next Sunday, the 18th.
Okay.
All right, I'll go ahead and pencil that in and put it in the Discord here. But that is all I have for you right now. I really not expect y'all to get through all of those interactions that quickly, but it's okay. We'll hop in next time with the Castle Lantern Villa, or not Castle, the Growlhund Villa.
We're getting a little better at not sowing chaos.
Yeah, you guys only attempted to, well, you did send a child to jail.
And we did
we can't
discuss
really-
kidnapping someone.
Yeah, twice actually. A child and a government, which
What's Vegeta say? I'm not a big fan of the government. That's Ook.
Yeah. Government officials don't count as real people, so.
that's so fair, honestly.
He can run a country, but he can't run from Ook. Come on.
Yeah. True.
So fair, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out. I will have them. And if you have any questions, shoot me a message. If not, I release you. Playing.
Alright.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, and I'll send you guys over to Kawaii Face Miles, playing some Tekken. For those who are still here, thank you for joining us. And been a while since we've done this, but see you guys next time, and we'll keep you guys posted for future adventures of the D&D with Duckieplz.